And despite the prevailing opinion that Mike Tyson is shot, unfocused, and undisciplined, this has the elements of a short and painful night for Kevin McBride. They call him the Clonus Colossus, 6'6", Kevin McBride, a friendly sort, trains out of Brockton, Massachusetts by way of Clonus, Ireland. Coming into the sound of the bagpipes, heavyweight champion of Ireland, but in all honesty, nobody's come forth to challenge him since 1997. A 92 Irish Olympian, youngest super heavyweight ever at the Olympics at 19. 27 KOs among his 32 wins, but mostly soft opposition. Stomped on a lot of guys with losing records, and when he stepped up 3 times, he was knocked out. Also stopped in the third by English journeyman Michael Murray, who had 1 win in his last 18 fights. McBride being paid a reported $150,000 versus $5 million for Tyson, most of it going to creditors and his ex-wife Monica Turner. He's a slow, plodding, straight-ahead inside fighter who has probably gotten away with mistakes in the past because of size and strength. Untested on this level, even this version of Mike Tyson, and man, is he hearing it from this crowd. The crowd giving McBride the business. He revealed that he used a hypnotist to prepare for Tyson. That might come in handy even now. Not to be disrespectful, but unless the hypnotist can stand in front of McBride and absorb Tyson's blows, not sure it'll make a difference. He's got a few fans here, but this, make no mistake, is a Mike Tyson gathering. You have the inevitable comparison, says he's not Peter McNeely, another Boston area fighter of Irish descent who didn't make it past a minute 29, dropped twice before his corner rushed in to prevent further punishment. Continues to hear the booing. The bagpipes, Al, are trying to drown it out.
There's no question this is a moment that Kevin McBride has never faced before, and these are the moments that often defeat fighters, especially Tyson opponents.
Obviously fueled by Danny Williams, but will he bring the heart, determination, and chin that Williams brought to the ring last July? McBride, a hero back in the Boston area, just not used to hearing that kind of reaction. Now a different story. Mike Tyson coming from backstage, about to enter center stage for the 58th time in his tumultuous 20-year career. Many still awed by Tyson's presence, a growing number of people feeling sorry for the former champ. Others have grown tired of his act and doubt his sincerity. Does Tyson even care what people think about him? Probably not.
Say what you want. This is a guy who lost 11 months ago. His best days long behind him. This crowd rose as one and gave him a massive ovation. The Tyson phenomenon is still alive.
And perhaps the key issue here, if Tyson loses, which most feel couldn't happen tonight, even if he tried, is he through? As we check the tail of the tape, Tyson 39 on June 30th, nearly 7 years older. When you consider Tyson closer to 5'9", more like a 9-inch height advantage from McBride. Tyson gives away 9 inches in reach. McBride a career heaviest, 271, 38 pounds more than Tyson, who's the same weight when he lost to Danny Williams. And the key unified rules for this non-title affair: no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. If an accidental headbutt occurs before the end of the 4th round, the fight's ruled a no decision. If it happens after the end of round 4, they go to the scorecards. So here at the MCI Center in Washington, D.C., we're getting ready for Mike Tyson versus Kevin McBride. Let's get the official introductions from our ring announcer, the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to the MCI Center here in Washington, D.C., as it's time for the featured bout of the evening, and it's all brought to you by Raging Promotions, the Stuckey Group, BMG Boxing, and Showtime. This bout coming away is sanctioned by the District of Columbia Boxing and Wrestling Commission, the chairman, Dr. Arnold McKnight, Commissioner Mabel Boatwright, and the Deputy Commissioner Alfred Grant. Our physicians at ringside, Dr. William Strudwick, Dr. Don Carroll, and Dr. Anthony Campbell. Our timekeeper at the bell is Andre Davis, keeping count of the knockdowns, Paul McGarvey. Introducing to you at this time our 3 judges, all from Washington, D.C., Paul Artiste, Tammy Jenkins, and Stephen Rados. And our referee in charge, he'll be giving instructions after the introductions, Joe Cortez. All right, fans, here we go with our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing and a heavyweight special attraction. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Washington, D.C., it's showtime! Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, entering the ring wearing tartan trunks, fighting out of Dorchester, Massachusetts by way of Clones, Ireland. He weighed in at 271 pounds with a record of 32 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He has 27 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the heavyweight champion of Ireland, known as the Clones Colossus, introducing Kevin McBride. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the red corner, really needing no introduction the world over, wearing black trunks and hailing from Catskill, New York. His weight already 233 pounds. His record 50 wins, 5 losses, 2 no contests, with 44 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the youngest man ever to hold the heavyweight title, the former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the one and only Iron Mike Tyson. Joe Cortez is our referee in charge. 10-round scheduled bout.
Yo, I want everybody out. All right, gentlemen. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Punches here are good, punches here are good. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
The mammoth McBride towering over Tyson, who as usual looks cut and fit. It seems the Tyson camp always tells us Mike will take his time, be patient, not rush in. He'll slip, move, counter, show his skills. But how many times have we actually seen that as Tyson usually pounces at the bell? You may have heard of Kevin McBride, but you probably never saw him fight. The old joke is don't blink. Although McBride insists he'll shock the world and KO Tyson, but that expression just doesn't carry the same significance it once did.
Very small ring, so if somebody did need to move a lot to get out of trouble, or they could, they're not going to be able to.
Joe Cortez, the referee. Here we go. And it's McBride throwing first and missing. And immediately looks to
tie him up. Down, my man.
Well, for once, they told us the truth. Mike Tyson didn't run out. In fact, he's staying on the outside. That isn't to suggest he's not going to get very aggressive, but he's kind of staying on the outside, biding his time right now.
You'd think McBride would want to tie Tyson up,
hold
push him back, avoid his power, of course, try to get past 4 or 5 rounds and hope Tyson tires.
A lot will depend early on Joe Cortez. Will he let the McBride kind of work on the inside? Will he let him tie up Tyson? How quickly will he come in? He's coming in very quickly.
Hold up. Take him time. Go hold him, all right? Let's go.
Well, that's a quick warning from Joe Cortez for holding to Kevin McBride.
McBride's trainer, Goody Petronelli of Marvin Hagler fame, told us their plan is to keep Tyson at the end of McBride's jab, get Tyson as he's coming in with the left or right uppercut, which was an effective punch for Danny Williams against Tyson last July.
Mike Tyson is fighting an odd first round. It's really interesting. Even the punches he's choosing to throw are odd. I don't think he's worried at all that McBride will hurt him. He's picking an odd choice of punches. There's a left hook getting ripped in.
A long left by Mike Tyson.
Here's something else Mike Tyson's doing, and it might not hurt him tonight, although he's getting hit on the inside. He's squaring himself up to McBride. Making himself a very inviting target. It's interesting. I don't know that McBride can take advantage of that, but somebody else might.
Hold it out. Get off.
Tyson missing with the right. From Tyson's camp.
Get the hand off. Get the hand off the head.
We're told they want rounds to build up stamina.
All right, bring up.
Tyson fatiguing is ludicrous. That fatigue had nothing whatsoever to do with the loss to Williams. It was 100% because of the knee injury. Over the top comes McBride. And then the right uppercut.
Bring up.
McBride's landing those nutty clubbing right hands that he throws. And the danger for Tyson is that one of those will hit on the tempo, as I've seen McBride's punches do before. And then the power doesn't have to be so dramatic to hurt you.
Kevin McBride.
Bring out. Hold. Hey.
Continues to hold and hit.
Then we got a break. Let's go.
It's been a competitive first round, not artistic, but competitive.
Final 10 seconds of the first round. Many thought it would be over by now.
All right, time.
What's the uppercut, Mike? Take some nice big breath. Excellent. Breathe out straight. Breathe through, Mike. Breathe and relax. Breathe and relax, that's all. There's no rush. We can do 10 of these if we have to. There's not a chance. Breathe and relax. Mike.
Well, Mike Tyson has to get up and get to that big 6'6" McBride, missing with the left hook. Not going to the body that much in round one, though he did get there a couple times. There's a hook that just glances off the face of McBride, thrown in an odd manner. Tyson is still throwing a lot of arm punches. Now, there were moments in the last round where the body work was effective. There he throws on the inside. Look how he's squaring himself up, though, against McBride, making himself really a pretty easy target, but McBride not the greatest counterpuncher on the planet.
Well, without question, Kevin McBride, who's never fought on this level, certainly not in awe of Mike Tyson. Off the lunging left hand by Tyson. Now he holds back.
Those left hooks are so wide and so sweeping and such arm punches. You know, I mentioned in the keys, Tyson doesn't want to keep throwing those arm punches. That's what he's doing.
All right, hold it. Bring out clean.
Not an easy job for Joe Cortez. Referees, no matter how much experience, always tested in various ways in a Tyson fight. Biggest hope not to be a factor.
You know, McBride's plan, part of it was to land an uppercut as Tyson came rushing in, but Tyson hasn't really rushed in that much. Now, the McBride jab has actually kept Tyson kind of at bay. He's landed some pretty good jabs.
That's what he said he wanted to do, as he now ties Tyson up and rolls a couple of rights along the chin.
Tyson not working on the inside. What's being thrown is being thrown right now by McBride. So a very passive round and a half or so for Mike Tyson. Of course, he has the kind of power that can change that instantaneously.
McBride that continues to lean that big body on top of Tyson, hoping that could be a factor as time wears on. Maybe tire Tyson out.
I don't want you guys holding. Let's go.
Body shot by Tyson.
Okay, get us down top.
But McBride unfazed.
Holding inside.
Now, obviously, in terms of hand speed, Tyson has the edge here. He's not throwing a lot of punches. McBride, not a very quick puncher.
All right, break out clean.
And yet, he's been able to land McBride when he does throw. And that's part of the defensive liabilities we've seen from Tyson.
There's a low blow by Tyson. Getting cautioned by Joe Cortez. McBride right back to it.
It's the uppercut from McBride. It's not a big powerful punch, but he can get it in.
McBride basically fights one way forward, but slow. Not a lot of movement, mainly punches one at a time. He does have power.
Let him out clean. Let's go.
Now, things could change, of course, but to this point, if this is Mike Tyson's way of getting rounds by just kind of standing around, you have to wonder if this will help him in the long run. And if you're not a boxer and you're a puncher, it's hard to be in this posture and make rounds look good.
McBride landing on the inside there as he ties Tyson up. 2 in the books.
Mike Tyson throwing wide sweeping hooks. I mean, that's, you know, wide open to be countered. Nice uppercut on the inside. And again, the hook, mostly an arm punch. And McBride making him miss. This is the left hook downstairs that Tyson throws that was definitely low. Yep, that's below the belt line. And Joe Cortez giving him a warning. You have to assume that if that happens again, a point might be deducted. Now, McBride wants to land this uppercut. Now, it's not a great punch. That's holding and hitting there by McBride. And there's that clubbing right hand and the uppercut. He can get a few things done on the inside because he can maul and brawl Tyson.
Tyson comes out with a little more flair here in round 3.
Joe Cortez better look out. He's losing control of them on the inside. And they're big men to handle.
McBride trying to lean on Tyson, as we mentioned, use his weight advantage whenever the fighters clinch. And he gets in a short right hand.
All right.
Kevin McBride, as you can see, hardly a textbook puncher. Doesn't throw punches correctly all the time.
Tyson, if you notice, keeps biting his gloves. his left glove.
Oh, watch your hands inside. Watch your hands inside, guys. Come in with the head.
Something he used to do as an amateur. Long time ago. Is he reverting to old
Stop
habits?
right there, stop right there, stop right there. Good, good. That's good, that's good.
Well, we're into round 3, and so far, certainly an artistic effort. Is Mike Tyson biding his time?
Hold right there.
Attacking the way he needs to get Kevin McBride out of there? And how much credit can we give to McBride for hanging in there?
And again, McBride goes to the tactics of tying Tyson up.
Nice hook by Tyson. His best punch in the fight.
He momentarily got free and unleashed the left hook and got it home. Past the halfway point of round 3.
Break out clean. Let's go, let's go.
Tyson now whipping hard uppercuts. McBride continues to stand right in there and take it.
And you know what Kevin McBride's doing that's very smart? Look at how close he is to Tyson. He's smother and survive. And he knows that.
Tyson holding up, biting his left glove. Body shot.
McBride's breathing pretty heavy as well. So the fact that he might get Tyson into the 5th or 6th round hardly guarantees him of a victory. And Tyson is doing mostly effective punching what's being done. Right
don't hold him, my man. Don't hold the head. Let's go.
McBride pulling the head down of Tyson, getting warned by Cortez.
You know, Danny Williams, who is a much better technical fighter than McBride, was able to land the uppercut very effectively on his side. McBride is throwing it, but it's just not accurate.
And Tyson continues to swing and miss.
All right, break out clean, sit back.
Body shot by Tyson. One and done.
All right, time.
3 rounds complete.
Breathe. We've done 6 late rounds before, Mike. There's not a problem at all, champ. Just breathe for me and listen to me, Mike. Mike, we've got to come back with the second punch. If the right hand misses, the left hook will land. If the right hand hits it, the left hook will land. We've got to throw more than one punch. I know you're right, champ. Breathe that, champ. Breathe out straight for me, Mike. Breathe out, that's it.
Mike Tyson using the jab, which has been not very effective throughout, and there's McBride saying, okay, come on. You know, he's unintimidated at this moment, Kevin McBride. You can say that for him. And on the inside, McBride just kind of mauling him, and that's the best left hook probably Tyson has thrown in this fight. And McBride unfazed, at least for the moment. What you saw there, really, Steve, was this fight in microcosm. A kind of rough and tumble, inartistic effort by both men. Nice right by Tyson to start off this round.
Tyson punching with more evil intentions now to begin the 4th.
Now, McBride's doing the right thing. He's getting up, curling up in a ball and getting as close to Mike Tyson as he can. That's the right thing to do to get through that onslaught. For whatever it's worth, Kevin McBride strategically is doing the right thing, and that may extend his shelf life in this fight.
Yeah, it doesn't make for an exciting fight, but look out as Tyson with a borderline shot then.
Wow, another low.
McBride looks to hang on.
Break out clean.
The shot's now landing with a little more regularity and harder and cleaner by Tyson.
Good body work by Tyson. Some not legal, but some legal.
Banging to the body.
Oh! What's that hit?
And the head used by Tyson. Well, the old Tyson's not completely gone, is he?
He bites the glove and comes around with an overhand right.
Now, if McBride gets through this onslaught, it'll be very interesting to see what happens in this round and this fight. This is the part where Mike Tyson has decided, I want to go after him.
Tyson looking to step and turn, but couldn't fire because he got tied up. McBride with the jab. Tyson missing, then banging with the left hook to the body.
Break out clean.
McBride better be careful as Tyson has some distance and leverage.
Mike Tyson is a mess defensively, but it doesn't matter in this fight. McBride not able to counter him as well as he might.
All right, break out clean, break out clean.
Under a minute, round 4. Scheduled for 10.
The body work of Tyson has been very, very good in this round, though, certainly, and that could have some big impact in the next round or two.
All right, break out clean, break out.
Tyson looking to end matters on one punch, but that right hand did not have full impact.
All right, break out clean, break out clean.
Remember, Kevin McBride, a whopping 271 pounds, 38 pounds more than Tyson. That's a big difference, and when he hangs all over Tyson, it could have an effect on Tyson if the fight goes deep. We're going to a 5th.
Breathe. Breathe. Water, Tommy.
Beautiful 1-2, Mike.
That's okay. Now listen to me, Mike. Mike, you know when you throw the right hand in the body? You're hurting with it every time. The right hand in the body. Breathe. Sit up. Sit up so you can breathe. Breathe out.
Deep breath.
Now listen to me. The right hand in the body.
Athletic's asking for body work from Tyson, and that is one of the things he's done well in this bout, at least in spots. That was a good right hand downstairs. And for a little while in that round, it looked like that body work was really getting to Kevin McBride. Now on the inside, for the most part, there's the use of the head by Tyson, and he is a master at that. And then here comes the left hook and the head alternately. And Tyson is a very tough inside fighter, and he's using everything at his disposal.
Round number 5.
Well, you know, good right by Tyson. Tyson last reached the 5th round 3 years ago versus Lewis, and McBride hasn't been past 5 since 2003. So both men heading into territory they're not used to recently.
Tyson also going to the forearm tactic, you may have noticed.
Has a good left hook downstairs. That, you know, if McBride had better technique, Mike Tyson would have been hit with a lot of punches tonight, but he doesn't.
He is a lumbering giant of a heavyweight hanging in there against the former champion.
And I'll tell you, when he gets on the inside, McBride's able to land those little short right hands. How much damage they could possibly do to Tyson remains to be seen, but he's getting those punches in.
Tyson, though, showing that obviously a shell of himself.
So far, yes.
Take a look at the press row scoring. Kind of interesting. George Willis from the New York Post has it even through 4.
I have Tyson ahead by 2 points, but you can make a case for the even scorecard very easily.
Right hand to the body by Tyson.
Tyson is throwing some good shots down there. There's no question. There's the McBride jab landing, and you know you can land a jab against Tyson. Williams did it. God knows we saw Lewis do it.
Almost too easy.
Those little clubbing right hands on the inside still getting in by Kevin McBride.
Tyson biting the left glove, standing there, no movement. Just a target for McBride. And he's landing rights on the inside, comes across with the left that grazes him, a right uppercut on the inside by McBride.
This was the game plan for McBride, and for the most part, it's keeping him in this fight. And right now, look at a stationary Mike Tyson, not throwing too many punches.
And McBride bopping shots off Tyson's head, and Tyson is starting to look weary. He has slowed considerably.
Sure has. And now McBride from the outside able to land punches. Well, we saw this against Danny Williams. And look, when he throws punches, he throws just arm punches, kind of squaring himself up. Tyson does. And a big uppercut on the inside by McBride. That was the best punch he's thrown in this fight.
A right hand by Kevin McBride that had to instill a lot of confidence. Now he goes to the body and back upstairs. Kevin McBride controlling the pace.
Mike Tyson's in trouble in this fight right now. He better come back.
Final seconds of the 5th round. An alarming moment for Tyson and his camp.
Breathe, Mike, breathe. Breathe and listen to him.
Sit forward a little, Mike.
Mike, don't put... Mike, you don't have to punch him. You tie him, tie him up. Just put your head and just hold. Be smart, Mike. Don't give him the shots in the middle. It's the shots we're smoking about. Breathe. Breathe.
Well, a rugged round for Mike Tyson. That was a terrific right hand to the body and another one by McBride. And once he got Tyson on the inside, he landed some very good uppercuts. A punch that we know you can get in and he was going to rely on. Good work by Kevin McBride. And just as important, I think, he leaned on Tyson. He sapped his energy by putting all 270 pounds on him, holding him against the ropes, and making a very fatigued Mike Tyson head back to his corner.
Well, in the past, one-punch power would bail Tyson out. It looks like he may need a punch now. He's trying. Tyson throwing it all out there, jumping on McBride. McBride doing the wise thing and tying him up, but look out.
He's trying to break his arm again.
We've seen this before, and McBride injures his left arm.
Hey, come here. Come here. Mike, I don't want any rough fighting with the arms, you understand? You too, I want a clean fight. You hear? Let's go, come in.
Remember the Tyson-Francois Botha fight when he messed up both his arms.
We're now in an area where Tyson is very frustrated.
And now there's blood around the left eye of McBride. All of a sudden a cut opens up. It looks like it's over the left eye.
That came, I believe, from a clash of heads. Whether intentional or not, that's another question.
Two-point headbutt. Two-point headbutt.
Joe Cortez says he's taking 2 points from Tyson.
And that's a dramatic turn of events if they have to go to the scorecards.
So an intentional headbutt.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Come on, take your hand. No, you can't work on the cut. You can't work on the cut.
Petronelli, trainer Cutman, wants to work some more on the cut. 2:20 remaining in the round, and Tyson trying to end it right here. So what a sense of urgency on both sides.
Tyson using his head again on the inside, and now complaining to Joe Cortez. Now, if this fight is stopped, they should go to the scorecards unless Tyson would not, if it's stopped because of the cut.
So Tyson reverting to roughhouse tactics here. It's an awful round for Mike Tyson. And the right hand upstairs.
A real conundrum for McBride. He wants to stay on the inside, but the roughhouse tactics with the head and everything else are making him not want to be on the inside. It's up to Joe Cortez to really take control now of this fight, and it's a tough one.
So things have really gotten dramatic here now in round 6, midway through. And Joe Cortez really has his hands full. Right hand to the head by Tyson, but McBride undaunted, showing his heart and landing with those lefts. But those shots not as powerful, of course, as Tyson.
Remember, 2 points deducted from Mike Tyson in this round.
Less than a minute remaining, round 6.
All right, bring right there.
In a fight that has shifted dramatically, McBride landing the uppercuts from close range. Things have turned for McBride. Tyson too far away, a right uppercut, two right uppercuts landing by McBride on the chin.
And those were delivered well. Those were delivered with him bending at the knee, and they had some power.
Kevin McBride, a journeyman, is making Mike Tyson look like a third-tier heavyweight. 15 seconds left in the 6th round.
And if McBride actually wins this round, it would be a 10-7 round.
Not a knockdown. McBride just pushing Tyson down. And he's having difficulty getting up.
He wants Joe Cortez to help him.
He can barely make it to his feet at the bell.
That was a push. That was a push.
Obviously a push.
That was a push.
Tyson totally disorganized.
Hey, come here.
Come on. Leave me alone. Come on, leave me fucking alone, will you? Look at me, will you? Close your eyes. Okay, Carol.
Well, an eventful round to say the least. First, Mike Tyson twisting the arm of...
It's over now. It's over. Kevin McBride is the winner. Mike Tyson quits on his stool. He's not coming out for the 7th round. It's all over. Kevin McBride has defeated Mike Tyson in a shocker. A stunned crowd here at the MCI Center in Washington, D.C. as journeyman Kevin McBride defeats Mike Tyson, who quits on his stool.
How do you do it, Chuck? Get out of here!
I've got to say it, Al. Logic would dictate that Mike Tyson should think about retirement. But logic and boxing don't necessarily go hand in hand.
Well, for Mike Tyson, whatever currency he had in terms of marketability is likely gone now. And what we need to remember is he lost tonight to a journeyman heavyweight who, while he showed lots of heart and some intelligence, I may add, with the way he fought, clearly is not the most skilled heavyweight out there. So for Tyson to lose to him sends a very, very strong message. But give this man credit. His 15 moments of fame, 15 minutes of fame, might be 30 minutes because of what he did here tonight.
All right, Al, let's get the official announcement from our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at the end of round number 6. Upon suggestion of the corner, our referee in charge, Joe Cortez, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout, the Clonus Colossus, Kevin McBride.
How many of you out there actually thought you'd be hearing those words from Jimmy Lennon Jr.? Mike Tyson has now lost 2 straight, 3 of his last 4, losing his last 2 to journeyman. Hasn't beaten a fighter of consequence in over a decade. Jim Gray is up in the ring right now with Mike Tyson. Jim.
All right, thank you very much, Steve. Mike, first let's start with you. Did you want to continue?
Well, I would like to continue, but I saw that I was getting beat on. I realized I don't think I have it anymore because I got the ability to stay in shape, but I don't got the fighting guts, I don't think, anymore.
When did you recognize that? At what part of the fight?
I don't know. Early into the fight. I'm just sorry I let everybody down. I just don't have this in my heart anymore.
Did you feel as though you had it coming into the fight?
No, I'm just fighting to take care of my bills, basically. I don't have the stomach for this kind of no more. I'm more conscious of my children and those guys looking at my appearance. I don't have that ferocity. I'm not an animal anymore.
Does that mean we won't see you fight again?
Yeah, that's most likely. I'm not going to fight again. I'm not going to disrespect the sport anymore by losing to this caliber of fighters.
Jeff, why did you decide to step in at this point and tell referee Joe Cortez that you didn't want him to continue?
I told everybody from day one when I came here that I'm not here. I love Mike, and that's enough. I could see that, he done his best for those rounds. And listen, he wouldn't have done 6 rounds like that, 6 months ago, 12 months ago. He done great rounds. I'm so proud of him today, and I want him not just to get. We lost, but hey, a lot of great fighters lost the last fight. Jeff Fennick did. I want him to go out happy, proud, and able to look after his children. That's what he can do today.
Mike, how difficult is this for you emotionally and mentally to see this come to an end after the career you've had?
Not much, because I don't have any desire for this anymore, so I basically don't care much about the sport. I'm sorry to disappoint the people. I wish they can get their money back some kind of way.
You seemed as though in the 6th round like you were fighting for your career not to end with the headbutt. Was it intentional?
No, but I'm just in there fighting, and I'm a little desperate, so I'm trying to win.
Mike, a lot of people wonder what you'll do now with your life. Boxing has been your whole life.
Well, I'm sure I'll find something to do. Boxing doesn't define me. I'm just sorry to disappoint the people in the city. I know I didn't have it in my stomach no more, but I was in dire needs to take care of my life.
Is Kevin McBride a good fighter, or was he just somebody who caught you now at the end of your career?
Well, I can't take anything away from Kevin, but your guys know the situation. People in the boxing world know the situation.
I know you've lost tonight. I know it's difficult, but are you in a better place in your head mentally at this portion of your life than you've been in the past?
Oh, definitely. I have different friends, different associates. I don't even associate with my old crowd and associates no more. I don't get involved with that. I'm in a different world right now, a totally different spirit.
Mike, we appreciate your time. It's been great to watch your career. It's been up and down. We've seen a lot of things out of you, and tonight we appreciate your sportsmanship and the way you've handled this.
Thank you very much, Jim Gray.
All right, Mike Tyson.
Just
Jeff,
remember, there's 18,000 people here to see a legend, and he went out as a legend.
That's absolutely true. As we bring Kevin McBride in, Mike, thank you.
Thanks very much, Mike. You're a legend, and I appreciate the fight, man. Good man. God bless. Thank you.
Kevin, what was your thought process coming into this fight? What did you expect to be the outcome?
I thought Mike was going to be fast like he was, and then, I stuck the fight with him a bit too much, and, he's a warrior, and I respect the man, and I'm a warrior, and I just, I come with a lot of heart from Ireland, and,
Were you surprised that he didn't come out like he has in the past, just throwing punches and trying to intimidate his opponents as all of the tapes would have indicated to you?
Well, Tyson's a clever man. He's trying to look for the opening, and thank God he didn't get the punch on, and I retaliated good, so, he's a good fighter.
Kevin, stay with us. Mike, I want to ask you, why did you come out so passive? We're so used to seeing you run across the ring in your first barrage of punches in the first round. Why did you change tonight after a career of that?
I'm just being honest. I'm not taking nothing away from Kevin. I don't love this no more. I'm just in here. I don't love this no more. I even love fighting since 1990. But Kevin, congratulations on your career and good luck. I wish you the best and make a lot of money.
How much were you able to use? Goody Petronelli getting in here as well. How much were you able to use your weight advantage to be inside on Mike and to hang on him?
I had a lot of weight on him, and I just, every day I'm learning something different, and it's great to fight Mike because he's a great warrior, and it's good to have it under the belt, and
You just told him he is a legend. What will this mean to you, particularly when you go back to Ireland?
Oh, it's great. It's great for Ireland. Ireland were crying out for a heavyweight for a long time, and I'm a legitimate contender now, not a pretender. And I want to.
Mike, thank you. We appreciate it. Okay. Kevin, finally, let me ask you, Kevin, while we still have you here. Kevin, hold on a second. Yep, hold on a second. Kevin, did you feel as though he intentionally headbutted you there in the 6th round?
I was trying to break my arm and headbutt me and all that, so that's the rough tactics of boxing, and he wasn't getting his way with me, so I'm a bigger, stronger man, and a bigger, stronger man will always be the smaller, stronger man, so they just showed tonight, I take a good shot, You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm just coming into my prime. I have a lot more to offer the boxing, you know, so I'm just looking forward for the future. Hopefully Showtime will have me on here again, and, you know.
As you look forward to the future, tell us a little bit about Goody Petronelli. He seemed to have guided the career of Marvin Hagler pretty well.
Yes, you know, Goody Petronelli is a great trainer. You know, he trained Marvin Hagler. Come from the town of champions, Brockton. And we're all champions now. Pascal Collins here, a younger brother, Steve Collins, run with me every morning. I'm trying to catch up with him. He's a middleweight and we catch up. And Rodriguez or Radovan here, you know, a good strength coach. I'm lifting 265. I feel strong as an ox. You know, I didn't get off as quick as I could because just, you know, it's just wary of Tyson. But you know, I know at the end I was going to take him out. You know.
Kevin, congratulations to you.
Thanks very much. I did what I had to do.
You sure did. All right, let's go back to Steve and Al ringside. Gentlemen.